Check one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you for joining me. I was at Howie's studio today. I'm gonna have to think of a new way to. Well, for the Howie slots, it's not bad. I like being in the studio. I like the guys there. I like it. It's just better to be there. But it does take a lot out of you. So I've got a bunch of Grace dates coming up. A week of Howie in July. No, I get like 3 Howies in early July next week or the week and a half. And then the week of Grace. The Grace I'll probably try to do from here. And then Howie, I'm gonna see if I can get the tech working so that I can do some of it from down there, because I just think that I'll be rubbish by the end of that week if I'm doing it and then driving. It's a blast to do, and it's a fun show and it's good. And radio is not exactly the Navy SEAL PT test. You do get plenty of breaks and things, but it is 4 hours of thinking. Not quite even straight ahead, but in programming, I'm thinking because I'm doing talk radio and I want to say stuff and I want some of it to be thoughtful stuff and I want to connect words and have them come to my mind and then out of my mouth, ideally. And so you're on a little bit for those hours, and then add the other hour of driving to that, which also can be fun. Ooh. Ugh. Also can be fun. Tonight's drive back was an hour and 7 minutes, I think, which is really not bad. But it does, it does wear on you a little bit. So I'll have to find a way to, as I do that. But I liked being down there for Howie's show, seeing Grace. I'm glad Grace, by the way, much like Alice, has their doesn't have mom hair, just has like girl hair. Although Alice once had a mom haircut and it was really kind of sexy, but Grace has long hair too, and so does Alice. And I liked it. I just I think feminine stuff is good. I don't know. But yeah, okay. So this week I don't think I'm going to do a show Wednesday. Wednesday I'm up in Maine, and we're going to be doing stuff all day and night there. So as a matter of fact, Featherston's up there, and Graham Pollard are up there right now. I think as we speak at Graham Plattner's mom's restaurant, as we speak right now. So that could be interesting. Let's just see what happens there. There's some good stuff in the news. There's some cuts as well that I didn't quite get to yesterday that I wanted to. First of all, here is my Howie had this great pen. Oh, the Breakers Palm Beach pen. This was it was blue, it was metal, it weighed about 3 pounds. Oh man, I mean that's a solid. Howie's a guyper from way back, and that's a solid guyp. I didn't guype it from him. I get the feeling he would absolutely know it had been guyped. That's a good pen, but man, if I ever go to the Breakers, I am a guyping fool. You know who had good guyping pens? I don't know if it's like this anymore, but this is 20 years ago when I used to work in hotels in Boston. The Meridian had nice pens. You want a guyper on the Meridian. They had pencils too, actually, which were really nice. Le Meridian, or as a woman I dated in 2022 said, the Le Meridian. She was sweet. Okay, let's get right to some of these things. I don't know. I feel like I've been out of it a little bit, even though I've just been talking about the news all day. But there's some great audio out there. There's some great stuff. This is Joy Reid. I meant to play this the other day about how nobody likes the 4th of July. Oh, sorry, Joy. Sorry.
Dear spicy white
Hold
friends,
on.
because in many ways, and with apologies to my dear spicy white friends, because I know that my white brothers and sisters do love a 4th of July. It is Independence Day. Everybody's barbecuing. It's a thing. I can promise you, Black folks, we will take that day off. We will barbecue because we off. But Black people, that nobody Black
We
I
off.
know is really excited about the 4th of July, because it is what Frederick Douglass said it is. It is the celebration of slaveholders who freed themselves from having to pay taxes to the crown for their slave empire. And that is what it is. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, nobody enjoys it. That's right. Yeah, nobody's enjoying fireworks in Black neighborhoods at all, or all the partying. Shut up, lady. God, you suck. Goddamn. Talk about an ingrate. Like, how much more can you be spoiled by a country? She's just a spoiled rich chick, a spoiled American chick. That's it. Who found a reason to be, oh, I don't like it as much, just so you know. Ugh, shut up. Meanwhile, here's this is Minnesota Lynx coach Cheryl Reeve, who is disappointed her team lost on a certain night.
Cheryl, one of the positives tonight was just the crowd, 11,600.
The crowd was amazing.
I mean, for a Pride night to get that type of crowd where the upper deck, every seat's filled, just...
We should have done it for the gays. We didn't get it done.
But just like, what's that mean to you? You know, I mean, I used to go to games back in like 2017, and
Oh, shut up.
it was kind
incredible.
of sparse on these nights. So what's it mean to you, like, personally seeing
Yeah.
this type of outpouring of...
Yeah, I mean, the support that we've gotten, obviously a special day like today, and being our Pride game, and
Of course, you can't just ask a sports question. It's got to be a gay question.
we're motivated by our crowds. Our crowds, carried us when we're fatigued
I don't
and
hate
that
it.
sort of
Whatever.
thing.
That's fine. Okay, let me go to, this is Trump. This is Nick Sorda tweeted this out. Foreign-born judge Sparkle Sukananen has just barred the Trump administration from checking citizenship data for voters. Why do you think that is, by the way? Why do you think that is? Is it because people are being disenfranchised, or they're freaking trying to gype every election?
Mr. President, on the Safe America Act, you're now urging Republicans to add that to this third reconciliation bill.
Yeah.
What's your perspective on why election integrity matters so much for national security from your perspective?
Well, we
as the
need it
editor-in-chief?
for our elections. We need to have voter identification, which you don't have right now, on a national basis. We need it for, and the voter ID is very important. We need it for proof of citizenship. Do you believe it? The Democrats are fighting. They don't want you to prove your citizenship when you vote. You know why they want that? Because they cheat. And we also want it with mail-in voting, where you have people that are sent 7, 8 ballots, 2 ballots, 4 ballots, and a lot of them sign those ballots, mail-in voting, and we want to be very judicious. If you're in the military and you're far away, or if you're handicapped, or if you're sick, or if you're on vacation, that you have but you're not going to, millions and millions, look at California, they send out millions of ballots, tens of millions, they have no idea what's going on. Those elections are so corrupt, so we have a mail-in ballot, and we have no men, and we had 2 more, no men in women's sports. We're talking about saving America, right? No men in women's sports, another one, very popular. I think it's 99-1. They say it's 80-20. I think it's 99-1. And we...
That's from June 11th, but it still resonates, right? Here's another thing. This is from the Worcester Telegram and Gazette. Shrewsbury DPW director ousted over comedy show at training event. A performance by a comedian who is also a Grafton school committee member included remarks that were not well received, the town manager wrote. Listen to this. So the director of public works brings in this school committee woman, who's also a comedian, who does a stand-up routine. It sounds like it's kind of like Roseanne Barr was. The town's director of public works has been removed from his post after a comedy show at a staff event May 20th was found to have validated workplace norms and standards, according to town leadership. Timothy McInerney is no longer a Shrewsbury town employee. Town manager Kevin Mizikar confirmed in an email to the Telegram and Gazette. He told the TNG that comedian Christy Kilbasinski performed May 20th at a National Public Works Meet event, Kilbazinski is also a member of the Grafton School Committee. Their performance, which took place off-site, included remarks that were inappropriate for the workplace. He wrote, we acknowledge that many employees... let me see if I can find the rest of this. It's on the Facebook. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, maybe I'm better just reading it from here. Just better reading it from here. Has this been removed? Oh, okay. We acknowledge that many employees reached out letting us know these remarks were not well received. We take those concerns seriously. The town subsequently conducted a review of the incident, which ended with McInerney's removal. He has long worked there. It doesn't matter. He got whacked. Kilbazinski has performed stand-up throughout New England. Her term on the second school committee ends in 2027. My humor is based on an exaggerated version of a desperate housewife who's sick of her kids, sick of her husband, and it's a little dark and twisted, she told the Worcester Magazine in 2022. But she's got to be fired because, God forbid, these pussies hear comedy that they don't think is that funny. Like, it's amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing that so many people... No, you have to be fired now. Let me see if I can find her. Kimberly Kilbazinski. Christy Kilbazinski. Christy Kilbazinski. What if she's here? Yeah, a little bit of her stand-up if she's here. Okay, this is what she was a candidate. Although I don't see her doing her stand-up. Oh, it's comedy night. With Chris Zito, who used to be my friend when he did the Michael Graham show, now he hates me. Because I went Trump. Let me see. It's Chris Zito's comedy night. Let's see if we can get her in here.
Zito and Friends, Friday, October 6th. Tickets are on sale now for this.
Just a spot. Maybe we won't find it. Kilbazinski. I think it's tough. Should we, let's see. Author of, this is 23. Christy Kilbazinski. This is a book.
When you give presentations, oh, and here's the show that goes through it. So your children approved?
Yes. Which is something in and of itself.
Yeah, it's definitely. Give us a little bit. It says, join in the fun-filled adventure to discover a little penguin's favorite book. Give us a heads up as to what it's about.
The book is about a penguin and an adult, and they are on their way to a book sale, actually. And the adult penguin keeps asking the child what their favorite book is. And you can see the adventures that they go on throughout their journey of getting to the book sale, of what the book could possibly be that the child's favorite book is.
Let me see if she's got an Instagram. I'm not letting this go, guys. We're going to find this. We're going to find the comedy stylings. Okay. Put that right up there. Christy Comedy. Here we go, Christy. There should be some comedy here. Connecticut comedy shows. There you go. Christy, are you going to be doing any comedy in any of these things here? No, it's just a picture. Okay. Is there going to be any videos? Comedy. It's showing pictures of her doing stand-up. Christy, trying to help you here. Maybe this is comedy.
And for sentimental reasons, he said he wants to have the wedding at the church where they first shared their first AA meeting. So I thought it'd be adorable if the whole wedding was just AA themed, you know? Everyone wears "Hello, my name is" stickers. It's in a room kind of like this, same energy right now. And when the bride walks to the altar, she wants to take 12 steps to get there.
That's not him. Not her. Come on, Christy. What are you doing? I guess she doesn't have any comedy. Come on, Christy. You got to have comedy in your comedy thing. We go out. There's more pictures of her doing comedy. I'll take my word for it. She does comedy. Oh, you know what? I'm now siding with. At first, I was against the people for being humorless. Now, because she doesn't post any videos of herself doing comedy, I'm mad at her, and I'm glad that she's canceled it. Whatever. All right, back to the show. JB Pritzker did a funny Father's Day thing a while ago, Father's Day weekend, pretending that he was in a flak jacket. Meanwhile, 22 people got shot in Chicago this weekend.
JB Pritzker reporting from war-torn Chicago. As you can see, there's utter mayhem and chaos on the ground. So it's a challenge to survive here in the city of Chicago, but there's no hellscape that I'd rather be in.
And the point is, of course, that he's making fun of Trump, so he's allowed to go there and say and make fun of the fact that Trump said it's a hellscape. In Chicago, it's a hellscape, but it doesn't really matter to anybody. This is Whoopi Goldberg, who has decided that she has figured out with using her own 4D chess that Trump needs to go to jail for self vandalizing his reflecting pool.
But he is claiming that vandals are to blame. He says they illegally placed chemicals in the water and left a 300-foot gash in the pool. Now, 5 people are said to have been arrested. He says a 10-year prison sentence will be strictly enforced.
Oh.
Well, if he's saying he's going to jail for 10 years, I'm going to let him go. Because, I mean, it seems to me that had he not messed with the pool, you know, it would still be a reflecting pool instead of a liquid jungle, which is what it looks like. But
Jesus, I'm sorry, women of the earth, that this is what represents you, because these people should not be voters.
To accuse 5 people of doing this, but seemingly there's no proof, because I want to know who left a 300-foot gash in the pool and nobody.
That would be tough to do, and not get like footage of somebody doing it.
And nobody would see it. I mean, and you know they have been trying to clean this up since before it actually turned green. Well, it was when it was turning kind of pseudo-green. But so what do you make of all of this?
Listen, I could sit here and hear you laugh about it the entire hour, but okay, let's discuss
But look at this. I mean, they look like they are fishing in the reflecting pool. They're trying to get the algae out. This thing never had algae before.
It looked just as green as the grass.
It did have algae before, but there you go. It's from Newsbusters. Whoopi Goldberg. There you go. Let's see. What's the next thing I have? I was grabbing these today during Howie's show. In the commercials. What is a transformer? This is Mayor Brandon Johnson's tweet today. Remember, 22 people were shot over the weekend. Tweeted this today. For too many transgender Chicagoans, the sense of belonging they deserve in their city has been denied by exclusion and barriers to opportunity in spaces that should feel safe and welcoming since declaring a trans-femicide state of emergency. Our administration has strengthened the city's capacity to support LGBTQ plus Chicagoans. This framework builds on that network by centering the voices and lived experience of trans Chicagoans to chart a path towards a safer, more connected city. Oh, what a psycho. You guys wanted the psycho? There you go. You got the psycho, and you're dealing with 22 kids getting shot a weekend. And that's a good weekend. That's a weekend with not that many kids shot. But, you know, he's who you wanted, and what is it? Do I have the, here's Brandon Johnson. This is when 40 people were shot a couple days or weeks ago, months ago, whatever. Listen to this.
So, yeah, it is personal. Black death has been unfortunately accepted in this country for a very long time. We had a chance 60 years ago to get at the root causes, and people mocked President Johnson. And we ended up with Richard Nixon.
And?
I'm going to work hard every day to transform this city. That's what it takes to build a better, stronger, safer Chicago, and I need everybody to step up.
Okay, lunatic. This small-brained, moronic lunatic is somehow blaming the deaths on Richard Nixon. I know it's not a new cut, but okay, fine. So this is, in other words, the status quo is what you're looking for, and the status quo is what you get. And that's just it. Let's listen to this clam bake James Tallarico. I talked a little bit about this on Howie.
My imagination is also just limited by my own background and identity, right? My whiteness, my masculinity, all those things limit my imagination about what's possible. So I have to continually press against that to try to expand the limits of what I'm dreaming of for our community. And that's where, Dr. Robin, your book helps me do that. And
okay. That is a man who doesn't have a problem with his masculinity. I am pretty damn sure. Yeah, it's not a factor in his life. Let's see. Sunny Hostin reading her notes today during the show.
Federal records confirm that it's the Atlantic Industrial Coatings is I guess the people that painted the pool. That guy's company. No. Oh, no, that guy's Green Water Solutions. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but the federal records confirm that Atlantic Industrial Coatings, I guess they painted the bottom of the pool.
You can hear the producer shouting in her ear. It's like, okay, guys, stop trying to do news. It's not going to work. Let's see. That would have been a good one for Howie's show. Oh, here's the clam bake. This is the kid, Morris Katz, who runs the Plattner campaign. Listen to this.
It hasn't been negated by all of the allegations against Plattner, which there may be more coming. Can you say that there are not going to be more women coming forward with similar unflattering allegations against Graham Plattner?
What I can say is that Graham Plattner has addressed his past repeatedly, more than I've ever seen any candidate have to talk about their past. And he's been honest.
That might be because he has a lot of problems.
Yeah. Good luck, clam bake. Good luck. Let's see. Oh, this dude I love. This dude survived a tornado. Listen to this dude. The tornado's coming towards his house. It destroys his house, and then it skips to him afterwards looking around at the empty field.
Oh my gosh. What in the world just happened? Jesus. Oh my gosh.
By the way, would you be saying, oh my gosh, if the tornado just destroyed your house and suddenly you're out in a field that's got just the debris from your house around it? Oh my gosh, I'd be unable to say, oh my gosh. I would never be able to say anything that's not a swear again.
What in the world just happened? Well, this was insane. I mean, I feel alright. I got scraped up. That was insane. The whole house that I'm living in just...
He's got the right temperament to have a tornado come and destroy your house. He certainly does. There's a place in certain parts of history for a guy with this personality. Oh my gosh.
Just got torn to pieces. I was flying around my house. I think I'm good though.
He is. He's got a few scratches in his hand. That's it.
Oh, my car's tore up. My whole house is tore up.
Kind of like this guy, right? By the way, tornadoes are so cool. Right? Oh my gosh.
I need to get back
this point.
I think I'm good. It doesn't seem like my head's bleeding at all. The Lord saved me. I was pleading for Jesus as I was just going through that. The Lord saved me.
There you go.
I thought I could die. I definitely could have died. Did you not just see my house? I don't even know what to do right now.
Imagine now you get struck by lightning.
Please, Lord, just let this storm be over.
It's over. I think your house doesn't get hit twice, I don't think. Trump in the pool. There's a good LePage. There's a good LePage poll showing LePage way up. LePage up 68% to 38% for Matt Dunlap. That's the CD2, the congressional seat in Maine. That would be great if that were true. We'll see. We'll see. If that, I mean, to me, that means that like something's up in Maine. I mean, that district has always been kind of red, but still, that would be like for Maine. That would be very, very, very reassuring. It just definitely would. All right, so I'm going to hit the chat now because I'm going to because there's a good chat, and I'm sorry if it feels like I'm cutting a little bit short. I'm just a little cooked. Know what I mean, jelly bean? Oh.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Charlie.
I was listening to the podcast yesterday. Nice to have Alice back for a show.
Yes.
She was reading a Reddit post saying that if you didn't root for the Haitian team, you had a problem because you were racist, and most people don't have ties to Scotland.
Right.
I will say that I was enjoying the tsunami here.
Yes.
My grandmother was born in Glasgow, so apparently it's okay if I didn't root for the Haitian team. Just making sure that that's okay. Just wondering what you think about that.
Still a racist.
Thanks.
No, you have to. Your grandmother is also Haitian, and the Globe says so. Still makes you racist. You're not allowed to like them. By the way, Charlie, if they beat like Germany or whatever they're playing, they're coming back, and I'm getting down there. And maybe we should all like try to meet down there. I'm going down there. I'm doing FOMO. I'm getting drunk with the Tartan Army. I'm joining them. Enough of this. I want to make it about me. Damn it.
Hey, Tom. Thomas in here.
How's it going?
Hey, Thomas. I was up in Salisbury area visiting my sister this weekend.
Nice.
And I happened to see a sign on an establishment that had strip karaoke at Kittens.
Yes.
And I was wondering if you have ever partaked in such activity at the Kittens Club in Salisbury.
So
27.
So Kittens is on Route 1 North, right past Newburyport. You go over the bridge, and it's on the right. And I have been there, yes. I was there, I think just once, a few years ago. We did it kind of on a lark. And it's not a Vegas strip joint. It is a strip joint, but it's like there was a lot of townies there, and they knew the strippers, many of whom seem to be moms as well. And they're like, "Hey, Darlene, how's it going? You going to do the barbecue this weekend after the baseball game with your kid? Is Josh going?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm going." Like it was like, "Yeah, okay." So yeah, we went kind of as a joke. So yeah, when I was younger, I used to love strip joints. I mean, it was always because after the a full night of striking out, it was the only thing you were going to see that like reminded you that there is actually the ability to witness the female form. Oh, we used to go to King Arthur sometimes. That was shade ass. Oh yeah.
Tom, you got to be freaking kidding me.
What?
Alice shows up once every 2 months.
Yes.
And you have a camera defect?
No, I don't have a camera defect.
Well,
Bill.
Tom, you do have one camera working. So why the F did you have it pointed at you? We see you 5 days a week. We see Alice once every 2 months. Turn the camera on her, will you son of a gun?
That's not a bad point.
What a disgrace.
I know. I agree with that, Phil. I'm sorry about that, Phil. it's just not. It wasn't the setup doesn't quite work all that easy. And the moment I like snagged her, I didn't want to start doing stuff that would get her skittish and out of here. So I had to just go with what I had. Believe me, this studio is being reimagined, though it's still my favorite room in the house. I know, Phil. I know. So I have the nice still shot of Alice. It's a nice shot. So she looks hot.
Hey, Tom. Tom here again.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Tom. If Chelsea Gilbert, why did she have to wait till her last day to give the information about Fauci? She couldn't have done it a week ago, a month ago, 6 months ago. I don't understand it. Unless the Republicans are working right beside the Democrats, it makes no sense to me. We hear all these bad information, but nothing happens to no one. I'm getting very discouraged, Tom.
Yeah, I agree.
Talk me off the ledge, please.
No, I think she's probably padding her resume, finding a nice landing spot by doing that. It'll get her in with some people. I don't know until what's going to happen to him. Aren't you guys obviously a corrupt and terrible human being? We'll see if we see. She wanted to do it in a way that she could do it. She jumped out of the airplane and threw a grenade, dropped a grenade just before she jumped, and we'll see if anything comes of it. I kind of doubt anything will come of it. But we'll see. We'll see. I still like her. I was able to sit across the table from her, interview her with her big, gorgeous brown eyes and beautiful person appearance. So I'm all in on Tulsi, no matter what she does. I also like a woman with a crazy color streak in her hair. That kind of color streak, anyway.
Hey, Tom.
Hey,
I just want to touch base on one other thing.
Yeah.
Off topic of most of the stuff you talk about, but
yeah,
you talk about the Democrats calling everybody an elitist. If you make over so much money, this, that, the other thing. Elon is an elitist. Everybody's an elitist. They make too much money.
Yeah.
Philip Ng, who runs the MBTA, makes $509,000.
Charlie, I could puke right now. I know, dude. I just heard that. I just heard. Oh my freaking God! A freaking state hack.
A year. Then he also is collecting a pension from New York, which they said he is entitled to because he retired from the New York Transit Authority, at $184,000 a year.
Oh.
So you add them together, he makes about $693,000 a year. Divided by 52, he makes $13,000 a week. Why is there never an outrage about somebody making $13,000 a week off the taxpayers as being called an elitist?
Totally right.
Anyways, that's just my thought. Thanks.
Totally right, Charlie. God, it's funny. I probably should have thrown that in Howie's show tonight. Yeah, I couldn't believe freaking $500,000 for what, you effing hack? The reason he gets paid so much is because he's a hack, and they're trying to make it seem like he's a really qualified and important person. It's bull. These people are friggin' hacks. Oh, hate him.
Tom, it was so nice hearing Alice on Sunday night. And I had mentioned to you, maybe she could do just once a week on Sunday night. So it was so good to hear you two together. I was so happy. Then, right before messages, you two yelled at each other for 5 minutes over, I can't remember. I kept hitting the 15-second go ahead on Amazon. So maybe I'm rethinking. Maybe it's better you're on your own. 30 seconds.
You might be right. Tom. I don't think it portends well for the marriage. But it's real, that's the thing, it's absolutely real. Sometimes Alice likes to do her fighting on the podcast in front of people to try to get the jury to rule on her behalf and slam me. But there you go. What?
Oh, Tom.
What?
Thank God Alice was on because, man, you were really starting to get a little draggy there in your approach to the.
Well, that was happening today during Howie's show too. But I could cut the mic off, so I had to shut the mic off a bunch of times so I could cough. This deep lung cough is a little bit bronchitis, pneumonia, and a little bit lawnmower bits of lawn in my lungs.
Burn barrel.
Sorry.
And it was good to hear you two bantering, arguing, sniping at each other. It was good. Good to hear that again. I'm glad that Alice is doing well and seeing all of her boyfriends nationwide.
Correct.
And while you sit at home, cuckolded.
Yep.
And trapped by children.
Yes, correct.
Plus, you might want to get that cough checked out because you've had it now for the last 7 burn barrels. Just saying.
Who cares? I'm ready to go. You know, I had a run. You know, it's fine. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being great. Thank you so much. All right, guys, appreciate it. Sorry if this was a little short tonight. I guess. But you were great. We got another show. I'll be nice and fresh tomorrow. And then Wednesday, I'm probably not going to have a show. But I'll be in Maine, on the Maine Wire. So check the Maine Wire TV out. Try to do some other video content as well. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the Patreon folks. Oh, I got to hit the chat. What am I thinking? Is there anything in the chat? Oh, here we go. No more mail-in ballots. Charlie Parker signed off on that one. Yeah. Stop playing the view clips. It interrupts my... I know, I hear you, Cheswick, but I had to because I hate them. Cheswick says, I'm pretty sure if a tornado hit your house, you'd be praising Jesus too. I would be. Wouldn't that be great? As long as it sucked me up right into the vortex and just slammed me in the ground somewhere in Portsmouth. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. See you tomorrow.
C'est la vie.
Bye.